Back from the theater, just saw Spider-Man, No Way Home. Crazy movie, bro. Probably, I'd say 9.5 out of 10. And I'm gonna get into why I say 9. Like, I would have said it was a 10, but there's a little some that bothered me about the movie, but uh, we'll get right into that in a little bit. Too, some of y'all actually some bandwagons, bro. Some of y'all trying to hop on this bandwagon. Like, I know some of you guys don't even know anything about Spider-Man, like, and you guys are just hopping on this bandwagon. Y'all are just saying, "Oh yeah, I want to go see Spider-Man." Man, shut up, bro. You don't know. You haven't even read the comic books. You're just doing it because it's trending. Like, yo, I'm noticing this little pattern nowadays that it's like, yo, like, even with like anime, like I remember back in the day when anime was like frowned upon, and I was considered cool. I see everybody trying to be like, yeah, I've been watching Naruto, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z, I've been watching Bleach, I've been da 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 da. I was like, you was the same person roasting me back in junior high that I was watching anime, and now you want anime. It's like, bro, like all you, like a lot, I don't know. It's like everybody's trying to hop on these trends now, like just because all the things that were frowned, like I don't know, how do I say it? I don't know if I would say frowned upon, but all the things that were like not considered quote unquote cool back then, now everybody's trying to hop on. Like, I know half of these mans, I'm like, yo, some of y'all wasn't even Spider-Man fans until this movie is like somehow trending. So I don't know. I sniff a little bit of the cap, but anyway, that's not what this video is about. Back to the review. Yeah, we just gonna talk about it. So this is gonna be a non-spoiler review. I'm gonna add chapters. So this first half is gonna be just a summary, no spoilers, whatever, right? Then you guys can see in the chapters. I'm gonna add chapters, little like you'll know when you'll see what I mean. But I'm gonna add some chapters, and you'll know when the spoiler section is there. So you guys have no excuse for like, you spoiled me. No, I wrote it down in the chapters. So yeah, those of you who have not seen the movie, you'll know when I'm about to spoil it. But for now, we're just gonna get right into the non-spoiler review. Okay, so it was a pretty good movie. Like the overall plot, bro, basically, if you've seen the trailers and you watched the last movie, everybody knows he's Spider-Man, right? Everybody knows. And it's just kind of like classmates start treating him differently, his teachers start treating him differently. Whole worldy. First he was a nobody, but then ever since he got that clout, everybody knows he's Spider-Man. Everybody trying to get on this. Everybody trying to, just hop on, right? Just hop on the wave and all that, right? And you kind of see how as he tries to solve the issue, something happens that causes something bad to happen. Don't want to say what it is, what happens, but you see, because of how he tried to fix the problem, familiar faces start appearing. You guys saw the trailer. You know, like the villains come back, right? So he tries to fix that. You see Doctor Strange and him. They kind of have this is the theme for the whole movie, where there's this disagreement between the two, right? There's this disagreement where it's like, there's kind of like, I don't know how you say it, what's morally right, or fate is fate and you can't change it, right? And so you're gonna see Peter and Doctor Strange kind of arguing with each other on like, like Doctor Strange believes one thing, Peter believes another thing, and you kind of get to see this kind of like, what is morally right? What is the right thing to do in this certain situation? I was kind of on Doctor Strange's side. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. But it's natural for Peter to go this route because his character is naturally this, good Samaritan. He wants to do what's right, benefit of everybody, right? You'll see in the spoiler review, those of you who watch the movie, when you see in the spoiler section, you'll see my opinion on why, I kind of side with Doctor Strange. But like, yeah, you'll see that happen. You'll see a lot of familiar faces, a lot of things you were not expecting. Like the trailers really did not spoil anything. Like the trailer, like Strange. Yeah, Doctor Strange really kind of shows himself in this movie. Like, I feel like, he was actually OP in this movie, bro. Like, they really made this guy OP in this movie. They really showed what he could do. I like how they did that. I really like how they redeemed Peter Parker as a character. Like, Tom Holland's character, they really got to show, like, that this guy, like, he's really Spider-Man, right? Like, you'll see what I mean when I talk about it in the non-spoiler for the guys who've seen the movie. Second half, the little like last 30-40 minutes of the movie is like where it really, really like just takes it for me, right? Yeah, honestly, there's not really much to go from there. But yeah, we're gonna get into this is boring. We're gonna get into the spoiler talk. So if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it and then come back and we're gonna talk some spoilers. So 3, 2, 1, spoiler territory. Basically, I'm gonna just talk. So for spoilers, so basically, yeah, they're all in it. All 3 Spider-Man are in it. Toby, Andrew, and Holland, they're all in it, and it's lit. Like, bro, these guys are going off. You get to see, like, literally, like, it's like they listen to the fans, and then they just discuss things that the fans would discuss. Like, they address the web shooter thing, like how Toby can shoot webs like straight out of his wrist, and how they need web shooters. They talk about all that. You get to see Andrew Spider-Man, and I made a prediction. I predicted that because there was in the trailer, you saw that MJ and Holland and Peter were gonna catch each other, but then I thought she was gonna die. Either she was gonna die, which didn't happen. She didn't die, but I thought Andrew was gonna come back and save her as like a redeeming thing, and you get to see that Andrew kind of redeems himself because he couldn't save his shorty. He redeems himself and he saves MJ because he couldn't save Gwen. See how that unfolds. There was a dilemma in the film, which I talked about in the non-spoiler. The dilemma in the film between Strange and Peter, honestly, if it was up to me, like, so basically the dilemma was Peter had to send all the villains back to their worlds because they die fighting Spider-Man or whatever. Peter was all like, no, I can't let them die or whatever, da-da-da-da-da. And Doctor Strange was like, yo, it's fate. Whatever happened. It was supposed to happen that way. You can't mess with fate. I'm on Doctor Strange's side. I would have just been like, yo, I would have sent them niggas back, bro. I would have sent them back. Bro. And because he didn't send them back to their own world, his Aunt May died because they ended up killing her. And it's like, bro, it's your fault at the end of like it's fate, bro. It's fate. You can't mess with fate. Like, are you dumb? Like, are you okay? Like, bro, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just selfish. Who knows? I don't know. But the way I see it, you can't mess with the timeline, bro. You just can't, bro. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, yo, he lacked. I didn't feel bad for him. But then again, that's Peter's character. That's who he is. He's just that good Samaritan type dude, right? What else? Other things I was gonna. Also, I did not like how they did the whole how Aunt May is basically Uncle Ben thing. How she was the one who dies and says the great power, great responsibility thing. I mean, I get it's the multiverse type thing, but it just felt weird to me. After the second watch, I watched it again, by the way. I watched it on an illegal site. But after the second time watching it, I was like, okay, it's not that bad. Because I get it's a multiverse. They're trying to show multiple versions of it, right? I wish they would have showed Uncle Ben. I wish they would have shown Uncle Ben in the Tom Holland universe still. You know what I mean? It would have gave some clarity. But otherwise, it didn't really bother me that much. Yo, they have a lot more appearances. They show Matt Murdock is in it. You get to see all 3 Spider-Man. They even tease Venom at the end of the movie, post-credit, wink, you know what I mean, post-credit, they tease Venom. Even, like, there's a scene where Doctor Strange, he's like losing his shit, right? And he's trying to hold all he's trying to hold the multiverse together. And you can see little snippets. I don't know if you pay attention, but you'll see little snippets of different villains popping up out of the sky and stuff like that. Yeah, you'll see they tease a lot of people. They tease Scorpion, they tease Rhino, they tease Craven. They definitely tease Craven. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you see him in the next 3 movies. But yeah, what else? Also, I like how they really emphasize that Peter is like a nerd, and like he's just like, you know, he's really smart. There's a scene where like Doctor Strange is like trapping him in this mirror world, and he's all like, wait, this is all geometry, and then he starts using the webs and stuff to get himself out of the situation. I feel like in the last couple movies, they've just been like, yo, they haven't really shown like the best parts of him, other than the fact that he was like a teenager and he's like a kid, and I liked how they showed that throughout the last 3 movies. But I feel like in this movie they really showed that like, yo, like this guy is Spider-Man type deal, right? And so that's what I really like about this film. And I like how they kind of make him a little bit more independent near the end of the film, and how he's kind of on his dolos, and he's kind of just on his own. And I'm definitely excited to see the next 3 movies and how they kind of really just show him being a really his own man. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I really need to say about the film. It was a great film. I like that they all came back. I'm just gonna make a disclaimer. I think Holland is the best out of the 3. Tom Holland, he's the most comic accurate. It just, you know what I mean? He just makes sense. Especially after this film, they really showed that he is the true Spider-Man. Let me know in the comments who was your favorite Spider-Man. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe if you're not if you're watching and you're not subscribed. I don't know what's wrong with you, or maybe you're lost. You know, it's not that hard. You just press like, subscribe. A lot of you guys struggle with that. And it boggles me. I'm just trying to understand, why is it so difficult for you to like the video and subscribe? You're watching the video, but you're not liking and subscribing. I just don't understand. Like, do I need to put instructions? You know what I mean? Like, I know, I'm assuming all of us have at least went to grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what I'm saying? So it's not rocket science. All you got to do is hit the like button and hit subscribe and bell notification, and you'll be notified every Sunday when I post. Or yeah, by the way, make sure you tune in to the podcast episodes, these little live shows that I be doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's gonna be a lot more. I have like a couple more. There's like gonna be a lot more coming into the new year. Like they're like bro, like this. I think this is something pretty good for the channel. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be a lot more of them. The next couple months is all booked up, straight booked up with just interviews, bro. So I'm just gonna deliver you guys with that content. Yeah, I think that's all I need to say. Deuce.